TSMC is currently Apple's biggest supplier of chips, and they are playing a major role in the success of Apple's transition to a line of M chips inside almost all of Apple's big devices. With the new Mac Pro with an M2 Ultra chip announced during Apple's WWDC event. This officially marks the completion of the 2-year transition and a time in which all of Apple's devices are powered by their own silicon. However, recently, TSMC has been facing a few major problems, and the ransomware group Lockbit is to blame. Lockbit has recently demanded $70 million in order to keep TSMC's data safe. One of TSMC's IT hardware suppliers, Kinmax Technology, has recently reported a cybersecurity incident in which some of the data linked to TSMC has been leaked. TSMC has come out announcing that the stolen data was related to information pertinent to server initial setup and configuration. Kinmax recently addressed the problem in a letter addressed to TSMC and the affected customers. In the morning of June 29, 2023, the company discovered that our internal specific testing environment was attacked, and some information was leaked. The leaked content mainly consisted of system installation preparation that the company provided to our customers as default configurations. The fact that the information stolen is only related to such a task is a big relief for the company, since the group did not successfully steal crucial data. This is a huge win for TSMC, especially since they are dealing with Apple's data, and everyone knows that for Apple, users' security and privacy come first. If any information could have affected us users negatively had leaked, I am sure that things would have escalated a lot faster, but thankfully, this was not the case. TSMC recently announced that the information stolen did not affect customer information. Luckily, TSMC even reports that the breach did not affect the business operations. After the incident, TSMC directly terminated its contract with Kinmax in accordance with the company's security protocols and standard operating procedures. This by itself is a loss to TSMC, as Kinmax was a good addition to TSMC's lineup and a company with many other partners such as HPE, Cisco, Microsoft, Citrix, and VMware. In a report by TechCrunch, the ransomware group demanded a total of $70 million to be paid after they claimed they were responsible for the breach. This sum should be paid in order for Lockbit not to leak the stolen data. So far, Apple has not commented on the whole endeavor, and they are most likely not going to. The whole situation is under control, and the fact that users' data and privacy were not affected means that the damage was not massive. Apple acknowledging the problem and publicly commenting on would only make it a bigger problem, and their best move is probably to ignore it until TSMC solves it, which they probably intend on doing. Whether or not the stolen data is valuable enough for TSMC to actually pay the sum is still something to wait and see. Who knows, maybe the group would be caught and the data will be retrieved before anything major happens. Speaking of money, want to turn your online shopping into a money-saving adventure? Introducing Honey. Honey is a free browser extension that can save you some serious cash. Imagine getting the best deal every time you shop online without lifting a finger. Honey does the work for you, automatically finding and applying the best coupons at checkout. And the best part? It's totally free. So why wait? Start saving and earning with Honey today. Add the Honey extension found below in the description, and let your shopping pay you back.